Dear student, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome again to the online class of Milestone School and College. How are you today? I wish all of you are very fine. It's me, Farida Yasmin, teacher of Milestone School and College, Mohammadpur Branch, will conduct your business entrepreneurship class. Today we will learn about Chapter 3, Self-Employment. So dear students, take your business entrepreneurship copy, book and pen with you. Let's start our class. Okay students, in your previous class you have learned about chapter 2, that is business entrepreneurship and entrepreneurs. From this chapter you just learn about business entrepreneurship, characteristics of business entrepreneurship, importance and favorable environment of business entrepreneurship. Then you just also learn about who is an entrepreneur and the qualities of an entrepreneur. So do you remember that what is business entrepreneurship? Business entrepreneurship means to take initiative for setting up a business with a view to earn profit, knowing the inherited risk and operating the business successfully. And an entrepreneur means the person who takes the initiative to establish a business with strong determination and runs the business successfully is a business entrepreneur. I hope there is not any problem related to chapter 2. Now let's start our today's topic. Our today's topic is chapter 3, Self-Employment. To understand self-employment, at first you have to know that what is employment. You can define or refer the word employment as the condition of having paid work, and it can be divided into 3 groups. Number 1, wages or salary based. Number 2, self-employment. And number 3, business. So we can say self-employment is the process of earning a living by self-effort through using own capital, own thinking, and taking minimum risk. At this moment, you will be very confused about business entrepreneurship and self-employment. To clarify this matter, you have to know the relationship between business entrepreneurship and self-employment. Relationship between business entrepreneur and self-employment is very close. In case of self-employment, an individual starts working after thinking about the job. A self-employed person becomes an entrepreneur when he thinks about the employment of other people in the society along with his own employment and step forward against risk and forms an organization. In that case, all the entrepreneurs can be called self-employed, but all the self-employed persons are not entrepreneurs. Okay. Now let's start our next topic, that is necessity of self-employment. Bangladesh is a developing country. According to Bureau of Statistics Report 2010, the number of unemployed people 26 lakh, the number of total eligible workers 5 crore 67 lakh, among them young people comprises 1/3. This population should be engaged in a salaried job. That is why self-employment is necessary. Some other points related to self-employment or related to necessity of self-employment are employment source, increases eligible worker, vast opportunity, easy to arrange capital, independent profession, engaging in social work, motivate patriotism, etc. In the picture you can see the importance of self-employment. Motivate patriotism, engaged in social work, independent profession, easy to arrange capital, vast opportunity, eligible, increases eligible worker, employment source, etc. Students, the success of a self-employed business depends largely on selecting a suitable field for self-employment. Thus, selecting the suitable sector or suitable field for self-employment, the following issues needed to be considered. Number 1, selecting the right goods. Selecting the appropriate goods for business is the prerequisite for gaining success. Then number 2, initial capital utilizing. To run the business successfully, it is necessary to arrange sufficient fixed and working capital. Then number 3, assessing the demand for goods. The perfect measurement of demand for goods through market research and other techniques is one of the major preconditions for success of business. Number 4, experience and education. The past experience in business and proper education regarding management is helpful towards success of business. Number 5, aware about self-weakness. Troubles in business can be avoided if the entrepreneur is alert, aware of his or her strength and weakness. Number 6, selecting right worker. The worker to be employed in business must be qualified and efficient in their own job. Number 7, uses of technology. The uses of technology in the preconditions, process and combination of local and important technology increases the possibility of success. And the last point is about aware of the conditions of the country. Entrepreneurs should always be aware of the condition that is socio-economic or political conditions of the country to become successful in business. So dear student, for self-employment, it is necessary to have personal efficiency and strong willingness. But concept of self-employment is not clear to the youth of this country. Necessary steps have to be taken to motivate the youth about self-employment. As example, we can explain that no work is small. Then we can taught or lectured on the successful employed person. Then advertising the suitable areas for self-employment, arrangement for lending money or invest some money, then sufficient vocational and technical training, and so on. Now, dear student, our next topic of this chapter is training. Training is a continuous and regular effort to enhance the knowledge and efficiency of workers so that their competency increases gradually. According to Edwin B. Filippo, training is the act of increasing the knowledge and skills of an employee for doing a particular job. In a word, we can say that by training, one can enhance their work efficiency and competency. So, the necessity of training is immense. Training is necessary for old and new worker of the organization, including entrepreneur. Necessity of training is given below. Introducing work to the worker, removes lackings of worker or employee, enhance strength, increase efficiency, minimize wastage, utilize of resource. Like in the picture, there is a necessity of training. Some points of necessity of training is also given in this picture. Number 1, develops positive attitude. Number 2, reduce employee turnover. Number 3, increases competitiveness. Number 4, increased profitability. Number 5, less wastages. Number 6, better utilization of resources. Now, the last topic of this chapter is training institutes. In Bangladesh, there are some institutions for supporting self-employment. The activities of such organizations are mentioned below. First organization is b.ent, that is Bangladesh Institute of Management. This is the logo of b.ent. This institute is operated by Ministry of Industry and the objective is to give training on self-employment. The activities are setting up small industry, establishing new industry, development of women entrepreneurs. Then Ministry of Women Affairs. Objective of this institute is generate employment for the destitute village women and the activities is training on the technological issues to develop there. That means to develop village women's efficiency. Then Bangladesh Rural Development Board. That is, in short, we can say that BRDB. B is for Bangladesh, R for rural, D for development, and B for board. Bangladesh Rural Development Board provides vocational trainings to the destitute and landless village people for self-employment. This is the logo of BRDB. The activities of BRDB covers all the districts and upazilas of our country. Then, NOTRAMS. NOTRAMS is operated by Ministry of Education and the objective is to provide training on computer programming. The last institution is NGO, that is non-government organization. Different NGOs are providing training to the unemployed youth like BRAG, Asania Mission, ASHA, etc. Okay students, that was all from chapter 3. Let's take a glance what have we learned today. So student, we have learned about concept of self-employment, relation between business entrepreneurship and self-employment, necessity of self-employment, factors to be considered for selecting suitable field for self-employment, concept of training and necessity of training, and some information about some training institutes like BIM, Ministry of Women Affairs, BRDB, NOTRAMS, etc. So students, read this chapter by marking important information. Practice the exercise of this chapter very carefully. Now collect your today's homework. Today your homework is question number A. Discuss about the factor that should considered before selecting suitable field for self-employment. And question number B. Evaluate the importance of training. Students, hope that all of you have understand all topics of chapter 3. So, stay home, stay safe, keep learning. Thank you for watching my class.